What's going on, everyone? I want to wish everyone a happy new year. I hope the year is starting off good for you. I hope you made some plans to grow and expand within your life. Now, tonight is going to be our first radio show of the new year. And tonight we're going to discuss the Oregon Militia and American hypocrisy. Now, we know this story has been going on all over the weekend. Those of you who are on Twitter, you saw the hashtag Oregon under attack. And when I saw this over the weekend, when I was out of town, I was going in. And the reason I was going in is because I saw the response to this. You have 150 white male militia go take over a federal building with guns. But if you see Black Lives Matter anywhere, it's response with police. Police, you see agitating them at times. They want to bring out the tanks when black people do stuff. They want to bring out military grade weapons and everything. Every time it's an excuse for these guys. The media don't even call them terrorists. They don't call them thugs. They don't do none of that sort of thing. But if it was Black Lives Matter or any other, if it was Arabs that was protesting, or Arabs would have did the same thing, how you imagine what the headlines would have been if there was 150 Arabs did the exact same thing, taking over a federal building with guns? You think the police would be sitting back and say, well, we need to wait it out and see what their demands are and what they would like? No, they were going there, storming the place, killing all those Arabs or killing all those black people. But we'll get into discussing the whole thing about why they're there. Is a little bit more to it than just what I said. But once I explain fully why they're there, what their reasoning are, it's going to shoot every hole into what they always tell us when we respond certain ways to things that we allegedly don't like in response to the criminal justice system. So the phone number to call is 347-996-3350. Make sure you press the 1 button. I want to appreciate everyone, and this is something I'm going to start new this year. Anyone that I can physically see with a name attached to it, we want to thank you personally for donating and helping us with the show. So Miss Dabney, thank you for your donation that you recently gave. That really is a blessing. It goes to, help us out to do what we do here. There was another man, Michael. Thank you for donating as well. Now, if you go through Google, I don't know your name, but if you go through the website and put in the information, I can see your name, and I definitely thank you publicly before everyone. So one person asked me, well, how can I make a reoccurring donation to just help out once a month? If you go to the website at theadviseshow.com/donate here, if you click the donate button, they have a little check mark, and it's a box, and you can click that, and then it would be a reoccurring donation if you would like to help us out doing that, because we need to keep pushing forward. We'll explain more in the show why what we're doing here is greatly needed to combat the evil that go on within the mainstream media, how the mainstream media ruins lives through propaganda, how they lie to half truths, and how really they keep most of the division, hatred that you see in this country going. It's really them. It's not even the Ku Klux Klan. It's not even the skinheads or any other group. It's the mainstream media who has millions of dollars to push the propaganda, and unfair reporting of incidents is something that causes division completely. Listen, if you're going to call Black Lives Matter thugs, fine. Okay. Well, call everybody a thug who do the same thing. That's what I do. And you can look at my video library to back it up. But we'll discuss this more on the show tonight. But before we wrap this up, I want you guys to, there's a link in the description box I want you to check out. It's to a elder sister within our community. She's 82 years old. Now, what she did was leave her home from Indiana to go to Ohio. Hope I'm not screwing the states up, but I mean, it's those two states for sure. And she wanted to go help her daughter who was ill. And so what happened is she left a 2-bedroom condominium, but she didn't want to leave it by itself. So she decided to lease it out to a young man that was within his 30s. And he said he was a businessman, and she thought he was on the up and up. It would take care of the property. I don't think she was asking just to pay you monthly rent and just take care of the place. That's it, while I'm out of town helping my daughter who is really ill. The sister has always done for herself. as an elder within our community. But when she wanted to go back, to her home after being with her daughter for some time, as a parent, we'll do that. I know I would do that. I'm pretty sure most of you would do that. Help your child out if they're ill. This young man did not want to leave the place. They had to go through a bunch of court costs to get him out of the place. And he tore the place up. And this is a 82-year-old woman that we're speaking about, who don't have really the means to spend a whole lot of money on repairs to a house. So they had got some estimates what it was going to cost, originally $16,000, but they're only asking really for $8,000 just to help out this elder sister to get back into her home, because basically she's stuck without a house now because of all the damages that was done to this, the household. So if some of you, can find in your heart to help out, some of you who held your money during Christmas, didn't allow Christmas to get you with a 3 and 4 month debt on your credit cards and stuff like that, check it out. Read the story. You'll see the pictures yourself. That's why I put the link in the description box, and we'll greatly appreciate it if you can help them out. I also want to thank everyone that's been joining us on the social media pages, because we definitely need to get our social media page up, so we're going to promote that a little bit more. So make sure you follow us on Instagram. It's The Advise Show Media on Instagram. On Twitter is The Advise Show, and Facebook is The Advise Show. Because on Twitter, I'll be going in when I see certain hashtags. So you definitely want to follow me there, see what I'm going in about. I get into it with people at times a little bit more on Twitter than I would Facebook or anywhere, even YouTube, because some people just really be saying some dumb stuff with these hashtags. So at times, I will be going in on people. I was went in on a guy about all that stuff with the Oregon stuff. So you follow me on Twitter, you will see that exchange I had with this so-called guy that's supporting patriots. As I stated, Instagram, we post pictures that we see on Instagram. Follow us there. You could. It's better to message me sometime, I think, on the social media websites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, a little bit better than YouTube, because it gets lost in translation here. But on those sites, I easily will see it a lot better. You can also follow us on Snapchat as well as The Advice Show. I'm still trying to figure out that thing, but I wanted to join it because, we have to make sure it be on all platforms. We're on Periscope as well, The Advice Show. I'll eventually start shooting some videos for Periscope. So just some random stuff that I see out, because I'll be seeing some crazy stuff, and sometimes I want to shoot something on the fly. So we'll start doing some periscoping here. Charlotte's part of our thing that we need to start doing in 2016. So make sure you follow me at all those platforms. Thank you everybody who has donated, or those who may anticipate on donating, helping us out. We're trying to do a lot of projects this year to grow and expand. I think it'll be better for the overall platform. I've listened to a lot of you who support us, and I even listened to some of you that actually complain. And because sometimes people who complain, even though some people may say it's hating, but at times they could have an actual point. And one of you guys that kept complaining about one particular thing, I will take that advice, and I'm actually working on fixing that issue right now that you guys talked about. So you'll see that when I complete that little deal going on. But anyway, join us tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time. See you then.